When you have been a fan of an actor that has been in an industry for 2 decades, and there are just few movies where his movies are termed as an out and out blockbuster, and most of the movies which we really like is not a box office success, which is literally translating him to be an actor who has so much raise as an actor but can't run or can't make a movie blockbuster just because he is into it. So every time we stepped into Shahid Kapoor's movie, either it's a movie that you can escape right away, or it's a movie that has such a layered characters. You are in awe with this person and his personality that he brings on his screen. But the ultimate question that everybody asks after the movie release is movie able to be a hit, a movie that's able to be a blockbuster that's gonna name him as a next big superstar in line? And every time any of the movies releases, that question keeps on being on a question mark, except for few movies such as Kabir Singh, his only solo hit in like 10 years in a row. And then there's few movies coming in that where his acting is top notch, like Jersey, but failing because it's a remake. He acclaims his title in an OTT, that's Fuzzy, but again when it comes to cinema and scoring that box office success, it's always in a limbo. There's always a question mark whether he is able to pull it off or not. And same is the case with Deva. These days, when a movie is labeled as a remake, it's bound to be failure. And to avoid this, maker does not reveal anything about the movie, and they give us a solid teaser, and a song, let's say background music score, that hits the part, and every fan is rooting that this is the commercial success that he will be getting after a long due, or let's say after Kabir Singh. But what we get to see is, even if the movie is so good, even if the climax and the overall presentation is massy, and there's an actual case in hand or the story that's moving forward, still the question remains the same. Is he able to pull the box office success that we all are waiting for? I'm talking about Deva. From the teaser, trailer and the song, the movie is an out and out mass movie that everybody would be rooting for. And I could see that people are excited, fans are excited to see him in this avatar, the angry young man cop avatar that everybody wants to see him. And we enjoyed the background score, music, and also the trailer. Talking about the movie, the first half is an overall fun ride with seeing a range of this man single-handedly taking the show on, single-handedly ruling the movie and taking the story forward. I really like the presentation, the anger, the overall presentation of Shahid Kapoor in this movie, the action sequence, the interval scene, everything was in top notch. And on the second half, this movie drives into being a crime drama, like a thriller, trying to figure out what happened, who killed his friend, and how the movie ends with a shocking climax is the overall story. But I really think that this movie is of its kind, because these days what we expect from a mass movie is that there will be some slow motion, there will be cool action scenes, and there will be a climax that everybody can predict. But when there is an actual case, an unraveling of a story keeps you hooked till the end, is not celebrated because it's not an overall mass movie that we were looking for. But I think this is a perfect blend of mass and class, because it has the mass appeal to make audience excited to come to the theaters and then see a story, a climax that nobody expected, see this thriller as an get deep into the story of this thriller and be shocked at the end, and which gives you an overall massy feeling, a movie that's you can think about after the movie ends. It makes you question about some of plot of the movie. I think this is where the story should be going, and these are those stories that we should be celebrating rather than just celebrating a mass commercial cinema with all the predictable storyline that has nothing new to offer. I think this story is to be told. This story should be watched by everybody, and I think this movie should be a box office hit, because for me the overall acting, screenplay and overall experience of watching this movie was really good, as I haven't watched the 2013 Malayalam movie Mumbai Police, which features Prithviraj Sukumaran, but I think for one time viewing this movie provides you the shock, the mass appeal, the Shahid Kapoor finally in a mass avatar that can pull audience to theater and make this movie a blockbuster, not just critically and also at the box office. Let us know your thoughts about the movie, whether you like the movie or not, or whether you're gonna watch, thinking about watching this movie or not. Thank you.